Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing what is in store for all the 12 ascendants, moon sign, dasha sign wise, people who are having a particular dasha, and how is this month of May going to be? You know, there are major shifts which are happening this month. We have Jupiter changing signs after a year. So this is a big transition from the earthy sign, the practical sign, to the Gemini sign, Aries sign. So blend rationality with spiritual insights. That is the theme of this Jupiter in the Gemini sign. And we do have Rahu Ketu changing signs. Some say that it's on the 18th, some say it is on the 29th. It's because I'm using true nodes, true Rahu, true Ketu. So it's going to be towards the end of the month. But mean nodes, 18th of May. So whichever suits you, you should follow. They are definitely going to be changing signs, and it's going to be definitely making some major shifts, plus minus 15 days for sure, because they are big grahas and they stay in a particular zone for a longer duration. So they start giving the impact 10-15 days beforehand. And we do have Mercury being Atichari is going to be transiting through the 3 zodiac signs. It's been a very long transit where it was in Pisces. It's a debilitation sign. Now it's going to be leaving the zone. We'll be transiting Aries, and then we'll be moving into the sign of Taurus, Venus's ruled sign. Venus towards the end is going to be also leaving the sign of exaltation, and it's going to be in the enemy sign, Mars's sign, Aries also. So there are major changes which are happening, and definitely dramatic shifts, I would call them, because whenever major grahas change signs, especially Rahu Ketu, after 18 months, they change signs. Sometimes, you know what happens, Jupiter goes retrograde, demoted, and then comes back to the same sign. So it is like, you know, not a very big shift as compared to Rahu Ketu's shift and Saturn's shift. Saturn, 29 months. Isn't it a big shift which has happened on the 29th of March? So do let me know in the comment section how you're feeling with the Saturn's transit. I'm feeling many changes that are happening in my life, at least. Something or the other, which is not that great. But yes, I would say I'm really thanking God every time I'm having any kind of negative event happening in my life. I thank God. There must be some reason behind it, isn't it? Let me quit my karma. Thank you, God, you gave me a chance to quit my karma. So let's not stop doing good work and good things and help others. Do the charity if in your own capacity or whatever. I prefer being charitable with my insights on whatever the transits are about astrology. That is what I love doing also. And everybody has their own capacity to do the donations and the charity. So let's start with the, let me share with you what exactly is this. First of all, the major shifts that I'm discussing, and I'll give you the dates first. One sec. These are all live sessions, so I have to. Okay. I hope the screen is sharing. Yeah. Let me wear my glasses. I can't see. Okay, so hello everyone, whosoever is here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, good to see you all. Thank you. So firstly, we have to see Sun is going to be from the exaltation place, is going to be entering Taurus sign, 14th April to 15th May in Aries, and 15th May to 14th June in the Taurus sign. Mercury will be shifting from, Mercury will also be changing signs from Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and it's going to be getting combust also, 15th May to 8th June. Venus is exalted and forming a Parivartana Yoga till the end of the month. That is till the, it's going to be shifting only on the 31st of May. So there is a transit to Aries from 31st May to 29 June. And here it is going to be crossing the Gandanta and is going to be Virgotama also. I'll be sharing everything, you know, what it means, because these are actually the dates that I'm mentioning first. Then it's going to be an exact trine also to Mars on the 20th to the 22nd May. And 1st to the 3rd May, it's going to be hem between Neptune and Saturn. And Jupiter is going to be changing signs, which is a very, very big thing because it is going to be the reformer of thought, the scribe of the divine, voice of the teacher. It is the communication sign of Gemini, air sign, from 14th May till the 18th of October. It's going to be in the Mrikshara Nakshatra, 10th April to 14th June. Saturn is going to be in Pisces, Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra, Leo Navmansha. Rahu Ketu will be changing signs on the 29th of May till the 25th November 2026. I take the true notes, mean notes, 18th May to 5th of December 2026. And they're going to be changing Navmansha and Nakshatras also. I will be sharing my insights on the same as well. And also I have to show you the horoscope first. Okay, one sec. So if you want to make things simpler and clearer, so you can just look at the transit positions which are changing. Sun is going to be changing from Aries to Taurus, and Jupiter is going to be in Gemini. In the South Indian chart also I've mentioned, if you want me to close the camera, if you can't see. No, I think you can see, right? Because it's the thumbnail is not overlapping. Okay, and also Rahu is going to be moving backwards in reverse in the Aquarius sign, and Ketu in this. That is why the Kal Sarpa, I said, the Kal Amrit or whatever, Rahu Ketu axis is predominant. That's what I can say. And we do have Mercury changing 3 signs, that is from Pisces to Aries, Aries to Taurus, and Venus is going to be in the Aries sign as well, from here to here, the blue one, yeah? So this is the transit position, and I must share with you the festivals also, because otherwise it is incomplete if we don't share, because being Vedic astrologers, we must share what exactly. So you can just go through the Hindu calendar, Drik Panchang. It's written here, Drik Panchang, you can see, and you will know what exactly is this saying. We have important ones. Surdas Jayanti is there, Ramanuja Jayanti is there, Skanda Shashti, Ganga Saptami is there. So you can just go and take a holy dip there. Agni Nakshatram begins. This is also very important. Then we have Agni Nakshatram. Let me just see if it can click. No. Sita Navami is on the May 5th. Baglamukhi Jayanti is for the ones who are suffering with the legal battles. You can fast on this day. You can worship goddess Baglamukhi if you want to come out of the legal battles. Masik Durgashtami is there, and then we have Rabindranath Tagore Jayanti on the 7th May. Mahavir Swami Kevalam Gyanam is on the May 7th, and Mohini Ekadashi Vrat you can keep, you can fast on May 8th, and Parshuram Dwadashi is on May 8th. We generally fast on these days also. Pradosham, this is also very important. You can worship Lord Shiva, and Narsimha Jayanti is on May 11th. So these are all. Buddha Purnima. Yes, I must tell you the dates. Buddha Purnima is on the May 12th, because it's May 12th if you want to fast, or if you want to do something, some ritual. You can keep some rice by your bedside and donate on the May 11th night, and May 12th you can donate. And change the time as per your time zone also, please. And then we have Vaishak Purnima Vrat. Vaishak Purnima is the Vaishak month starting. And then we have Narad Jayanti. Jyeshta begins. Jyeshta month begins on the 13th of, that is a Pratipada, on the 13th May. And you can just note down Kalashtami, Masik Krishna Janamashtami. Also, we have Hanuman Jayanti Telugu on the 22nd May. Shani Triyodashi is very important fast if you want to. This is a very, very powerful day if you want to, if you are going through some kind of issues in life, in your family life especially, so you can fast on Shani Trayodashi Vrat. This is a Pradosham. This is very important. What Savitri Vrat. This is very important, especially in the eastern part of India, Orissa and all. They fast on this day. I also will fast. For the husbands, they fast. You know, for the females fast for their long life. For the husband. There's a story behind it though, but you can just simply Google what is Savitri Vrat. So Darsha Amavasya, that is on the 26th of May. And we do have Rohini Vrat, we have Agni Nakshatram ends. So this is very important, you know, and also I want to see when is the, okay. Also we have Jyeshta Amavasya, that is on the 26th May. And then we have Vinayak Chaturthi towards the end of the month. So this is what is the very important. Okay. Now let's start with the 12 signs readings. I will be incorporating my insights, what it means also, okay, when I'm doing the readings. So let's start with Aries first. Okay, so it's as per the ascendant, moon, because people are getting so confused, moon and dasha sign. Okay, I hope you understand this. Let me explain a bit. When you're talking about ascendant, it is this first house that we talk about is the ascendant, where this 1 is written or 2 is written. This box is your ascendant. Okay, so this simply put, and then we have to see where the moon is. Suppose moon is in Gemini here, or in your birth chart, you see where moon is. So you can check from there also the transit position. So if moon is in Gemini, Jupiter will be transiting here. So it's a good transit. It is a good, I think, good month for you guys, especially. And what is Dasha? Because people get really confused about the Dasha sign. That what exactly does this mean? Dasha sign means that when you are in a particular Dasha, Vimushutri Dasha, okay? Suppose you are in the Dasha of Shani. Saturn is placed in, say, Capricorn. So you have to make, irrespective of your ascendant or your moon, you have to make Capricorn your first house. So bring Capricorn in here. So rotate the chart. So when you make the Capricorn ascendant your first house, you will get to know where the planets are. So from Capricorn, third house has so many planets, okay? And Sun is in the 4th and will be shifting to this 5th house. So you have to first check your personal chart, your birth chart, and then superimpose the transit positions, okay? For you Capricorn natives, Jupiter will be transiting in the 6th house. So why I'm saying Capricorn natives? Because your dasha is of a graha which is posited in the Capricorn sign. I hope it makes it clear, okay? So let's start with the readings. So first is Aries. So for Aries natives, the major shift is Mars is going to be your Lagnesh, going to be here only. It is not changing signs. Mainly Sun, which exalts in your first house, is going to be changing signs, and Jupiter is going to be changing signs. Mercury is going to be changing 2 signs, and Venus is going to be towards the end changing signs. Rahu and Ketu will also be changing signs. I will not get there again, but yes, this is a month where you will be working on your priorities related to your finances, your money matters you will be thinking about, and definitely very positive for the ones who are thinking of going to the overseas places. Especially post 15th of May, when you have this Taurus transit of Sun in your 2nd house, that's the time when you will be thinking about growth. You'll be thinking about your finances, and this is going to be very positive for the ones who are thinking of starting any new investment plans also. So I think this is the time when you should be thinking about more about your friends, whether they are really required or you really need to walk away from them. Jupiter's transit definitely is very positive for communication. It is going to be enhancing all that, and it is going to be giving you some clarity also. It's good for the ones who are getting into any lectureship, any teacher's job, or anything to do with management also. So this is what is going to be, and Mercury is going to be in your first house. This is a very important time for you to make any kind of conversations, strike any kind of conversations, any kind of business proposals. So mainly Mercury will be in the Pisces till the 7th of May, and then moves from 7th to 22nd May in your first house. So that is the time when you will be experiencing some more changes, in your conversation skills. Maybe you will be learning more during this time. You're upgrading yourself. You're too talkative also, because it is going to be giving you some kind of, maybe some meetings are lined up and you're talking too much, or you have to discuss certain projects and things. So you're going to be aligned well. Just don't have any kind of loose talks. It can just be little rash or harmful to your family also. Then we do have, Venus towards the end transiting out of, that is on the 31st May though, but Venus is also going to be changing signs, and it's going to be in your first house. So Venus in the first house will give you some kind of clarity about your personality, about how you can become better in your nature, in your work, how you can be helpful to others also. So that way it is good, and it is also going to be giving you some kind of changes in your way of looking at things also. Good for purchasing vehicle if you want to, and status will increase also. That is something which is very positive for you. And Sun's ingress in the second house will be giving you some kind of money matters which you will be working through, planning your budget, etc. So you can do it after the 15th of May. Also, it is the ruler of your fifth house after all, transiting the 10th. So it's good for the student natives if you want to join any internship program, or if you want to join any education program. And also in the 11th house, you have a Jupiter transiting from the 5th. So it's very good for the ones who are looking for any kind of job prospects and any kind of career prospects also. Some changes definitely are going to be anticipated, but for sure, Rahu Ketu changing signs will not be that great for your romantic relationship. It can bring about some hiccups here and there. You can have some issues to deal with, especially after the 29th of May. As per the mean nodes, it's going to be on the 18th of May. But as per the true nodes, it's 29th May. So when this transit happens. And we do have Saturn in Pisces, Uttar Bhadrapada. It is going to be there only, and it's going to be in Leo Navamsha as well. So you need to be really careful in your romance, in your creativity. You need to be careful while sharing things with someone. Just don't blindly, start sharing whatever, is not supposed to be shared with the ones you confide the most. It can lead to some kind of issues here and there. Good for travels this month if you want to. Jupiter is going to be changing signs on the 14th of May. So it's definitely very positive for the ones who are looking for some education plan, if they are looking for some upskilling or, going for some retreat or some meeting with some guru, etc. So you can definitely plan all of that. And overseas connectivity is going to definitely clear up your mind, and you will expand your knowledge also. Wisdom definitely is going to increase. I will be doing a separate video on Rahu Ketu transit again, as per the Nakshatra Navamansha also, but I have done several videos on Saturn transit, Rahu Ketu transit. Please do refer to them, and Jupiter's ingress in Gemini also. Some very different insights, so please do watch them. Okay. And as regards to your new moon and full moon time periods, that is one is on the May 12th and the other is 26th May. So you should actually donate something in whites or in reds on these days, and you will feel better. If at all you have any anxiety issues, then you should be doing it with the moon. Moon is weak, so you must actually donate something in whites. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, the ascendant definitely is going to be leaving the 12th sign and going to be in the towards the end of the month. So the whole month it is going to be in the 11th house and forming an exchange till the 14th with Jupiter. So this definitely is very positive for the ones who are looking at looking at a bigger picture. They want to just join a new job. They want to plan their finances. There is financial growth also coming your way, with Mercury also leaving your 11th house in debilitation where it is. So this is a good for your financial growth. Maybe you are going to be looking for some investors overseas. You will be finding someone. And it is going to be a very positive time for you for expansion of your family also, because Jupiter is going to be transiting your second house this month on the 14th of May. And this is going to be till the October month. So you can plan your budget, you can plan your finances if at all you want to conceive, or there is about children, if you want to plan anything, so you can be doing that. Also, we have a Rahu Ketu axis, which is going to be changing and is in the Kendra. So some changes definitely are going to be anticipated, especially after the 29th of May or 18th of May if you're taking the mean nodes. I use true nodes because they are the true nodes. They're true movements. So Rahu will be moving here and Ketu here. So you will start feeling the results plus minus 15 months or 15 days, when Jupiter is transiting and Rahu Ketu are transiting. So you will have to plan everything wisely now, because Ketu in the 4th house is going to be making you very anxious. And in case you are planning any kind of relocation, or even if you have not planned, it could be sudden and abrupt that you can plan, you can just shift out from the place where you are, or you're asked to leave. So be prepared for that. It is not a good time to purchase any property or any vehicles, because Ketu in the 4th house will be a detaching energy, will be an abrupt ending. So it could be an abrupt ending in your love relationship also, because Leo is the natural ruler of the 5th house, which denotes your love relationship, romance, and creativity also. So Ketu will make you creative. It can take you to heights also, but at the same time, you have to really, really go through that churning process first. At the workplace, Rahu in the 10th house is really very good, but it will give you too much of workload now. You're going to be obsessive about your work, about your job, or maybe you're chasing a lot of opportunities. Oh, I must get this, I must get that. When Rahu is in the 10th house, it happens so. But you have to make peace with whatever you have right now. Sun is going to be in your 1st house, so don't be egoistical. It is going to be in the middle of the month in your second sign, that is Taurus sign, in the 1st house. So you need to be less egoistical. It can make you a little fiery. Heated arguments can happen, or you can be meeting some influential people also who are going to be helping you out. And Mars is not going to be changing signs this month, and it is going to be in your 3rd house itself. So communication wise, maybe your siblings, your neighbors, your friends, you have to keep your calm and cool. You can have some relationship issues with your siblings. Maybe siblings are leaving you and going overseas. You're helping them out. Also, we have Saturn, and Saturn in your 11th house. Saturn in the 11th house is also very good for understanding who's who, actually. What kind of circle you should be moving in, and what kind of people you should be interactive with. So this month you have major shifts which are happening. Rahu Ketu axis is going to be predominant, so you can have some issues regards to your relationship and finances also when Rahu Ketu are going to be shifting. They're going to be changing by the end of the month. So you will see that there are certain major changes on the home front as well as on the work front which are taking place. And whenever this happens, it happens after 18 years that Rahu Ketu come to this spot. So when they are transiting the Kendra, they're the pillars. So you definitely cannot change much. The changes happen automatically. Until the time Venus is hemmed between this, Venus is your Lagnesh. So you will have some problems off and on with your ex-partner in your relationship, current relationship, or you might just find someone but will not sustain the relationship for long. Okay. But Jupiter's transit is definitely very good for you in case you want to start any kind of treatment, anything that you were waiting for regards to your health, fitness regime, etc. So you can do that. 6th house is as it is getting active with Jupiter and Mars looking at the 6th house post 14th of May. So in case you are already in the litigation, you will get the verdict in your favor also. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this Jupiter is going to be being the ruler of your 7th and 10th, transiting your first house from the 14th May onwards. Definitely a very positive time period for you. It is going to lead to some major shifts of energies regards to your relationship, regards to your name, fame, work. Maybe you're going to be shifting your way of working, changing your line of profession, or something that you're going to be expanding here. You're going to be more on the communicative side. You can be more logical also, but your logic reasoning will be with the spiritual angle attached to it. You're going to be more conversant. You're going to be more on the expanding side, weight gain. So you have to be careful about all of that. Till the 14th of May, it is going to be in the 12th house and forming a Parivartana Yoga with Venus. So if you are in the Dasha of Venus, Jupiter already, or Jupiter, Venus, so this is going to be playing out very important for you, because more importantly for you, because it can give you some travels, overseas places, or maybe you are going to be meeting your children, or children are going to be leaving your country and leaving the place and going to some other country or some other place for studies. And good for student natives, though. Very good for progeny, childbirth, with Jupiter transiting through the first house. For marriage prospects are going to also enhance. There's a double transit also happening in your 7th house. Once Jupiter transits your first, Saturn is looking at your 7th. Jupiter is also, so double transit definitely is going to be very favorable for you as regards to your relationship, as well as your starting a new relationship, business proposal, etc. also. Mercury is going to be changing signs. Your Lagnesh is going to be coming out of the debilitation. It's going to be in the 11th house, good for investments. Sun is going to be in your 12th house, so avoid any kind of expenditures. And we do have Venus transiting through your 11th as well. So Venus is also going to be, maybe you're going to be forming some good relationship, collaborations. You're going to be meeting new people, meeting a life partner during this time also. So the dates I've given in the beginning part, maybe I can write in the description box also. It is going to be from 31st May till 29 June that Venus is going to be in Aries sign. So overall, a good transit for you, in case you want to, on the 12th of May and the 26th of May, we have full moon and new moons. So these are the time, and the Pradosham dates also I have mentioned in the beginning part. So if you want to donate something, you can donate something in whites. It's going to be really positive for you on the new moon and full moon days. So 26th May and the 12th of May, very positive. Okay. So it's going to help you mentally, emotionally, you'll feel better. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. All right. So for Cancer natives, first of all, how your health is going to be. I always start with the health, basically, how the health is going to be this month. So this is a very good month for you in case you are thinking of starting any kind of treatment, or you were not able to make the diagnosis of the disease that you're going through. You're having some problems, but you're not able to make out. So 14th May onwards, you will get that clarity. Also, you will be meeting someone in the overseas place or somewhere, interstate or, intercountry, interpersonal relationships definitely are going to enhance. Business proposals you're going to be getting as well. Health-wise, as I said, it's a good time period. For finances also, it is definitely going to be upgrading you, because Sun is going to be in your 11th house, and being the ruler of the 2nd and the 11th is going to upgrade you. It is going to be good for investments. Maybe you'll be meeting some influential people. You'll be thinking about growth. You're thinking about your job prospects. You might just get a job offer away from your place of birth also. And Mercury is also going to be changing signs. So communication wise, you will be definitely more communicative. You're going to be learning more, enhancing yourself, upskilling yourself. This is a very positive time period for you any which ways. Because Saturn was in the 8th house, you were experiencing a lot of highs and lows at the workplace. Now things are going to fall in place for you. Rahu is going to be in the 8th house. So you need to take care of your sudden growth, sudden fall, sudden rise, because, Rahu is a very illusionary planet. So in case you are finding growth sudden growths, abrupt endings. So you have to be really composed, because Rahu will show you a picture which is not the right one, because it is an illusionary graha. So anything which is too good to be true, just run away from that particular situation, because it can lead to some fall later. So maybe there's a sudden rise and you're very enjoying it, but it can be an illusionary one. So you need to take care of all those situations. It is good for maybe purchasing some insurance during this time, pay your taxes on time. Ketu is going to be shifting also in your second house. That's the time period that you have to take care of your dental area. You have to maybe go through some procedure. It can lead to some issues with your family members also. But Venus transiting through by the end of the month, 31st May, Venus is going to be in your 10th house. This is a good time period to have connectivity with the female counterparts at the workplace, co-workers. You will get that kind of support from your bosses, seniors, co-workers, and you might just be also purchasing some conveyance, or some vehicle during this time, or you want to change your old vehicle to a new one, you want to purchase or change it. So that is also quite likely. Also, there is a possibility of your legal battles. In case you're going through some legal battles, you will get some relief. And there is a double transit on the 6th house. Any which ways, it is going to be giving you some relief in your health also. And there is some loan that is stuck that you're waiting for will also get the approval. So definitely a very positive time period for you. Mars is looking at your 4th house, 7th house, 8th house. So you need to if you have to purchase some property, etc., you can do that. And in relationship also, you can have some highs and lows. Maybe, you're going to be picking up some kind of arguments often. So that is something you have to be cautious about. 12th May and 26th May, we have a full moon and new moon. So you can donate something in whites, because Cancer natives especially, I have seen they have some emotional turmoil that they go through off and on because it's ruled by moon. So you must donate something in whites, especially on the new moon and the full moon days. Okay. Keep something on the in white in the near your bedside, and then in the morning donate it. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. And Pradosham Vrat is very important. Shani Pradosham is definitely very powerful time period. And for Leo natives, for you guys, the Ketu Rahu are going to be changing signs, and it's going to be in your 1st and the 7th house. So whenever after 18 years, Ketu and Rahu are going to be, Ketu in the 1st and Rahu in the 7th, they are going to be coming in the same spots, as in the Kendra after 18 years. And every 9 years, they come to, the inverse return happens. So this is a very transformative time, I must tell you. The partner can become very demanding, but at the same time, you are going to be becoming very detached or very spiritually inclined. You're going to be really helping people now. And you will get some kind of relief also. What happens, Ketu, is relief. I've seen that when there is a surgical process that we go through, it is because Ketu and Mars are involved. Mars is your yoga graha any which ways. But when Ketu is in the 1st house, in case you have to go through any kind of surgical process, if you're having headaches, etc., so this will give you some relief now. You're working overtime, you're not able to spend time with your family, or you're not getting that clarity also in your thoughts. Ketu will give you that clarity. Rahu is not a planet of clarity. Rahu will give your partner confusion. You will have some confused state of mind. Maybe you're meeting people and you're not too happy with meeting them. It's because Rahu is there in the 7th house. They're coming and using you, or people will be just, maybe, they're just taking advantage out of you, undue advantage. So that might just be the case with Rahu Ketu in this axis. In the Kendra, you can't help much actually. Whenever the grahas are there are major shifts that happen. You're traveling, maybe you're shifting out from the place where you are. Child birth happens, or maybe, with Ketu and Rahu looking in these zones. So it can bring about some changes in your communication, the way of communication, the way you treat your friends, it's going to change now. And also with your children, you can have a detaching relationship. With your partner, in your love relationship, you can just have some, some kind of different approach now. You're not going to be the same. Ketu in the first house does that. And it's coming to this spot after 18 years. So just go back and see what happened now 18 years ago. It can't be that, when you were a kid and, romance, we can't talk about romance, right? But still, you will get some clarity as to what happened. You can relate to it. And especially if you are in the dasha of Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter, this is going to be a very important time period. Saturn is transiting your 8th house any which way. So this is the time when you have, if you are involved in any kind of litigation, etc., you will get some relief here, because Jupiter is also after 14th May going to be in your Gemini sign, and there's a double transit which is happening over your 5th house. 5th house, when double transit is happening, it's 12th from the 6th. So you will get relief in your matters related to your love, relationship, litigation. If you want to break away from the partner, you're not getting the verdict. So now you will get the verdict. 14th May onwards, you will get clarity also. Sun is also going to be in your 10th house, and it is definitely going to be triggering some job prospects, meeting influential people, solving the issues or resolving the issues that you have been going through. So solution is coming through when Sun is going to be in your 10th house. It is definitely going to give you some upliftment, and Jupiter in the 11th house is also very positive for you for growth prospects, for financial growth, for personal growth, and you will be getting wiser and wiser. It is grow spiritually, that kind of the logic reasoning and your growth, spiritual growth is also when we talk about this particular, it's like dharma meeting the blend rationality with spiritual insight. That is what it means. Also, Mars is going to be in your 12th house. So the Yogakara Graha, when is in the 12th house, so good prospects are opening in the foreign lands. Maybe purchasing property in the foreign land. You can purchase vehicle also if by the end of the month when Venus transits through your 9th house. Venus, your 10th lord, is going to be in the 9th house. So it is going to bring about some major changes at the workplace. You can change the job also. It's the loss of job when we talk about the 9th house, and getting the job when Sun is there in the 10th house. So Lagnesh in the 10th house is definitely very positive. If you are in the marketing field or any kind of, profession, like, where finance is involved, marketing, finance, etc. So it's a good transit for you. And as regards to your friend circle is concerned, you're going to be expanding that, and you're going to be meeting the right kind of people that you should blend with. And as regards to children, progeny, this is a very good time to conceive. And for student natives also, some major openings coming your way. If you're waiting for some job or internship program or any kind of education program, so you're going to be getting through that. Mercury is also going to be changing signs. Mercury is your Dhanabhava ruler, 2nd and 11th lord. So it is good for investments. You're going to be making some important decisions at the workplace also. Communication wise, you're going to be really on your toes. You're going to be talking to people. You're going to be meeting people. You have meetings lined up back to back this month. You're going to be really very busy with Ketu in the first, and you want a break actually, but you're not going to get a break because Ketu is going to be also 29th May onwards in your first house. So whatever you want to do right now, definitely in the beginning of the month, by the mid of the month, you can just complete the tasks, and you will see that one by one, everything is falling in place. Just take care of your health. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. Thankfully, by the end of the month, Virgo people will find some relief because Ketu will be leaving the Kendra, the first house, and will be in your 12th. So you can make the changes as per your wish. Rahu is going to be in your 6th house. So it said that, you can look after yourself, look after your health, and, you can change your line of action now because it's in your control. When Ketu and Rahu are in the 1, 7, 4, 10 axis, you cannot keep a constant check on things. You can't control things basically. So when they are out of this axis, so you can keep a check, you can keep a control, and you can you can control the situation well. Now with the Lagnesh also being hemmed between these two, Rahu and Ketu, so this is the time when you have to be careful about your job changes. You cannot just take suddenly you make a decision, no, I want to change the job. You need to, out of frustration, you can make that decision. Also, with the if you are in the overseas place, if you're living in a foreign land, please give me some time, because in between, because this is without any script or something, it's just in a flow I speak, so I can fumble. So Ketu in the 12th house is about having hardships in the overseas places, overseas lands. So if you want to, maybe this is also indicative of leaving your homeland and going to some other place and facing hardships. 18 months can be full of ups and downs. Not the whole phase is the same, as I always say in my videos, but yes, when it is in the 12th house, it is going to be giving you some changes that you have to make in the foreign land and the way you look at things also. Jupiter is going to be changing signs, and it is definitely very positive for you for your job proposals that you are waiting for. 14th May onwards, you will get to meet those kinds of people also, who are influential, who are knowledgeable, and you're interacting with them. I know it is contradictory with Ketu and Rahu's transit, but Rahu will be tamed by Jupiter's energy in the sixth house. So it is good for your servitude attitude, being charitable, connecting with a religious institution or teaching institution, educational institution. It is good for being more communicative, blend rationality with spiritual insight, as I always say, with this kind of a transit which is happening in the 10th house. So this is going to it will pave way to success also. Mars is in the 11th house. Any which ways, the third house is ruler is in the 11th house. So maybe your siblings are going to be connecting with you. They need your help and support, and you're going to be doing that with, maybe you're going to be doing some kind of business together, or you're going to be selling the property, and there is some inheritance which is going to take place also. And Venus is going to be changing signs by the end of the month. And second lord is going to be in the 8th house. So sudden loss, sudden gains kind of a phase. Take care of your health at that time. Also, Saturn is going to be in the 7th house. It has to bring about changes. Rahu till the 29th of May is going to be here. So some changes can be anticipated, which you can't control. But after that, when Rahu goes into your 6th house, it's the time not to pick up any kind of, loans or litigation. Don't get entrapped in that. This might just bring about some hidden kind of disease, you can't make out. Jupiter looking here will save it. It will protect it. But Rahu is Rahu. He will do his job. So you need to be very careful when you're going in for some health checks. You have to not ignore anything. Don't leave anything unturned. So you need to check everything very well. Also, Mercury is going to be changing 3 signs from 7 to 8, 8 to 9. So, and it's going to be getting Asta also from 15th May to the 8th of June. So when it is till 7th of May in your 7th house, good for investments, good for jobs, good for partnership, good for relationship. 7th May to 22nd May, you have to take care of your health, skin related issues. You can have some wrong food intake, which can give you some skin related issues. 22nd May to 5th of June, it is going to be in your 9th house. Again, very positive for you. Lagnesh in the 9th house, the divine support is there. In case you're thinking of acquiring more knowledge, planning your home change, change of abode or change of job. So you can do that also during this time period. So overall, it is good for your relationship also, in love, romance, relationship. For children also, it's a good time period when Mercury is going to be in your 8th and 9th houses. It is definitely going to be giving you some breakthroughs also. Maybe you want to start some online courses and you want to learn more, so you can enhance and upgrade yourself also during this time period. Okay. So this is what, and 12th of May and 26th of May, we have full moon and new moon. And I've mentioned about the Pradosh Vratam also. So you can just fast in case you are having some stuck up energies. If you're entrapped in any kind of legal battles, Baglamukhi, Jayanti is there. But Baglamukhi, you can just perform some rituals at that time, because that is, Baglamukhi Jayanti is the day when, you actually can fast also, and you will be out of the legal battles at least. So this is what. And on the 12th and the 26th of May, you can just keep some rice by your bedside in the night, and in the morning you can donate on the 12th and 26th. So 11th night you keep it by your bedside, and 12th you donate, and on the 25th night you keep it, and 26th you donate. Okay. If you can't donate, just stack them, keep them stored, and then, one fine day you can go. Once you've collected 5-6 bags, you can just go and donate somewhere. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, first thing first, your Lagnesh is going to be transiting your sixth house. It is going to be in the sixth house, and some job prospects are going to be changing or triggering now with Saturn also there. It said that Saturn here, it brings about slow growth. You are you're working for someone, but you are going to be having slow progress. It is testing time. I know it is definitely since 5 years you have been really going through a lot. Fourth house, fifth house transit is not supposed to be that great. Sixth house transit of Saturn is definitely very positive. Venus is also there, so Lagnesh is with the yoga karagraha. So this is a very beautiful time period for you to make changes at the workplace. If you have any litigation going on, you will feel better, you will feel relieved. Also, with Rahu transiting out of your sixth house to the fifth, this is going to trigger some relationship also. Ex-partner can just be pushy, forcing you to be back. So that is something you have to be careful about. Children are going to be flourishing. They're going to be doing well. If you're a student yourself, you're going to be changing your line of studies, education also. And this is the time when you will be having some changes at the workplace also, because the eighth lord is going to be shifting by the end of the month to the 7th. So this might just, and the Lagnesh, of course. So this might just bring about some changes at the workplace. You might just be signing some contracts. There can be that you are going in for some changes in your, you're just planning everything well. You're organizing everything now. Sun till the 14th is going to be in your 7th house, and it's going to be transiting your 8th house. 8th house transit of Surya is something which is not a welcome position, but it illuminates that zone. You will get to know who's who, what's happening in your life. And it is about Taurus sign. So you will get clarity about your speech, about your conversational skills, about your finances also. Maybe you will, you might just start saving your money, because 11th lord is going to be in the 8th house. Investments, you might just make some heavy investments also during this time. Park your funds. That's the best thing to do. And Mars is going to be, is also looking at your first house, fourth house, fifth house. So this is the time you need to be really calm, because it can lead to some aggression in you also. Ketu is also going to be exiting from your 12th. Big time relief for you. It is a big time relief in case you are in the foreign land, especially you're traveling. So this has given you a lot of upheavals. With Ketu transiting your 11th, there is much better position. You are going to be working through your relationship with your friends, and you might just be connecting with some different league now, not the people from the same league. You're going to be just, doing something different. Okay. Something very different than the conventional you. And this is also the time when Venus is going to be, your Lagnesh is going to be in the 7th house also. So it can trigger relationship, romance, and financially you're going to be working through your, savings, etc. also during this whole period. Mercury is going to be in your, will be changing 3 signs from 6 to 7, 7 to 8. So this is not bad for you. It is good for investments again, for foreign travels, in case you have to start learning more. So wisdom prevails. Jupiter is going to be out of your 8th house, again, very positive. It's going to be looking at your 1st house, 5th house. It's going to be looking at your 3rd house also. And there's a 3rd house double transit also. So you're going to be signing papers, your PR, visa, anything which is stuck till now. Post 14th May, everything will start moving in the direction that you wish to, especially regards to your 3rd house affairs. 3rd house is neighbors, friends, close friends, core friends, siblings, sibling-like friends, actually, cousins. So this is going to be helpful for them also, and for you also. If you want that freedom that, you were feeling entrapped, now you're going to feel a little better in those areas also. You're going to be more bold, energetic, communicative during this time. You're learning more also about what's happening in your life. So, see, for Libra natives, all the signs in the Kendras are movable rashis, remember. So what happens, they cannot stay or stand or, stand still or be in one place. That is why, they are very adaptive also. They are very friendly also. Why? Because they are having all the movable rashis in the Kendra. So they will, if they are asked to do some work, extra work, they are just there for you. If they are asked to do extra inch, move extra inch, in relationship, they will go all out. So that is what is their, their approach towards everyone and their life perspective. So this is a very beautiful sign for that reason, the most adaptive sign. They can blend well, gel well with everyone. I've seen Libra like that. Yes, but when they don't like someone, they just ghost them. That is also, I'm very close to Libra, so I know, and I love Libras a lot. So that's why I always talk extra about Libra. Sorry about the other signs. I love all the signs, especially Libra and Scorpio. And now coming to the next one, that is also, I must tell you, there is a full moon and new moon on the 12th and the 26th of May. If you want to, if you're feeling very anxious, because your 10th house ruler is moon and it is also in your 8th house. So the best is that you donate from time to time rice, or white sugar or something. Keep something by your bedside and donate it, it's like, it'll help you if you can just donate it. So that is something which you will feel relaxed. We have Pradosh Vratam also. In case you are having some disease, loans, you're not able to pay, or there's a litigation going on, or any kind of problem that you're facing, you must actually do the Pradosh Vratam. Shani Pradosh is very positive for the ones who are suffering in their family life. Hi Soham, how are you? So in case you're having any, indicating to you, if you're having any kind of issues in the family, you must do the Pradosh Vratam. How you can do it? You will get the ritual online. Worship Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is one who is who's a saint also, who's a family person also, who's a family, who has a family also. So you can be both, you can be detached and attached both. When you follow the Pradosham, you will see that you will feel so much better. Okay. So do this remedy. You will feel better. It's for everyone though. But Libra, you must do it. Coming to the next one, Scorpio, the most misunderstood sign. And I have some real best friends who are Scorpio. So I know what they are. They are really, really misunderstood people. And I feel sorry for you guys. But yes, we don't have to feel sorry in a pitiable manner. Yes, but we must actually support all the signs. We all have Scorpio somewhere or the other. Love you too. So now coming to the Scorpio sign. So for you guys, Mars is debilitated. I think it is not a bad thing for you. You're just learning more now. You're enhancing and upgrading. Your insights are growing. You're being very emotionally attached to your people also. And this is also the time when, your Jupiter, being the ruler of your second house, is going to be transiting your 8th house. Now, this is good for a few things, not good for some. Now, this will give you a lot of anxiety pangs from time to time. You might have some blockages, in communication. The more you are spiritually inclined, I think you will be more rational. That is the best thing, especially as regards to your finances is concerned. You have to be more, helpful to others. If you are donating, if you're from time to time, helping others, it is going to be good for you. It is going to be helpful for you also. Jupiter in this 7th house has given you or has triggered some relationship. But when Jupiter is going to be in your 8th house, it is going to trigger double transit on your 2nd house. So family, food, finance, these areas will come to light. You're going to be considering them really very seriously. Health, how you can take good care of your finances, how you can take good care of your family and yourself. So this is something which is going to be the theme, which is going to play out with Jupiter in the 8th house. That happens after the 14th of May. Now, with Mercury also changing signs. Firstly, Saturn. Saturn is transiting your trinal house, being the ruler of your 3rd and the 4th. So this is a good time for change of place, purchase of property. Also, maybe you will be connecting with your siblings. You'll be helping them. And this is also good for your PR, visa, etc. If you're waiting for something, you will get it. Okay. If you are waiting for any progeny, childbirth, or connecting with your children, this is a good time period. In romance, it is a detaching graha. It's a cold graha. So I will not say that it will be bringing about some, you have had a relationship, but with Saturn's transit, there is some kind of highs and lows, or maybe you're getting sensible now. You're actually becoming more advanced. Okay, I have to think about this relationship seriously. Not a superficial kind of a relationship. So Saturn will give you a relationship, but it will give you a serious relationship, not that Casanova kind of a relationship that you're behaving one, flirtatious kind. No, it's not going to be a superficial or a temporary one. It is going to be a real serious relationship that you're going to be getting involved in. Rahu and Ketu are going to be changing signs, and they're going to be 29th May I will take, because 15 days plus minus we do start feeling the results though. So 18th May mean nodes and 29th May true nodes. So I take true nodes. So when they're transiting the kendras, always remember when the kendras are getting active by the bigger grahas or outer grahas, or the ones like Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu. So major shifts happen in life. So major shift would be that you're going to be changing your place, you're buying property at the place of work, you're not, or at whatever you're doing at the place of work, you're not enjoying it much. It will take you to heights, but at the same time, you have to really focus on that. Leo is a sign of creativity. You have to be very creative. Also, it is a sign of romance, entertainment. You will be detached from the entertainment, or you will be really asked to get yourself detached from entertainment life. Hobbies, entertainment, romance. These are not the dictionary words, for Leo, Ketu. So you will definitely switch from being in the world to the non-worldly things like spirituality, detachment, you're working in isolation, all that will happen. Or you might just not enjoy the worldly matters, politics, etc. So that can happen. But it is definitely going to trigger the 4-10 axis for you. So especially for the fixed sign people, this is going to be really a tough time period. Tough as in, like, you will be making some important decisions now, which are going to be life-changing ones. For the next 18 months, starting from 29th of May, 15 days in advance, you will start feeling the results. Be prepared that maybe there is some job loss, sudden job loss, or maybe you will get something out of the blue if you are jobless. So it could be either ways. It could be that your maybe boss is changing or department is changing. They are just, not responding to what you're doing. You're giving a lot, but they're not responding. So it could be anything which is triggering these places. Fourth house affairs, fourth house anxiety can increase. You can be very obsessive about your place of abode, or maybe you're going to be buying a property or just renovating it, and it's taking a lot of time. So you can be really uneasy because of that also. And Venus is going to be also changing signs now by the end of the month. It's going to be in your 6th house. I'll make a separate video of the same. It's very important because Venus is a very important graha for you, being the 7th and the 12th ruler. So this might just trigger some litigation, something to do with the relationship issues. Maybe you're going to be spending too much on the things that you really don't need. Do not get involved in any kind of loans, litigation. Take care of your health also during this time. Sun is going to be in your 7th house. From the 14th May onwards, it's going to be in your 7th house. So partner can become bossy, authoritative. It can be that you're thinking too much about your finances, you're traveling. So all that can trigger as well. Jupiter's transit in the 8th house is the main thing, and Rahu Ketu as well. But Jupiter, 14th May, will be in your 8th house. So communication-wise, you be more helpful to others. Use your potential. Maybe you are an occultist, you are an astrologer. Guide them through. This is something which will help you understand others better. Okay. Be the light in someone's life. Okay. We do have Pradosh Vratam. Shani Pradosh is also there. I've mentioned the dates in the beginning part. Otherwise, just refer to Drik Panchang. You will get all the details. So, you definitely feel, that there is some relief in all the areas when you fast on the Pradosh Vratam. Okay, that is Pradosham. Pradosh Vratam is really very powerful. Ekadashi Vrat, Pradosh Vrat. But you have to do the Krishna Paksha or Shukla Paksha as per your birth. If you are a Krishna Paksha born, do it in the Krishna Paksha Pradosham. If you're born in Shukla Paksha, follow the ritual Pradosh Vratam of the Shukla Paksha. There are 2 Pradosham, 2 Ekadashis, 2 Dwadashis. You all know that. So Triyodashis also 2. So when you are talking about the full moon and the new moon, just donate some rice on the full moon and the new moon times. So it could be that, on the 12th, 11th night, you can keep some rice by your bedside, donate it in the morning on the 12th, or on the 12th, you keep it and give it on the 13th. Also on the 26th, we have the new moon. So you can keep some rice by your bedside on the 26th night and donate it on the next morning, or you can keep it on the 25th and donate on the 26th. Either which ways will be working. The remedies work, whatever you do will work. Don't have any inhibitions about it. Don't be too apprehensive. I'll do this. What will happen? It didn't happen. Don't think too much. Just do it. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. I have a very strong Sagittarius, by the way. Okay, let me just make it. Okay. Yeah, much better. Okay, for Sagittarius natives, firstly, your Lagnesh is going to be looking at your Lagna. So it is definitely very positive for you. For relationship, for your growth, for your health, for your fitness. You have to take a lot of care about your fitness and regime though, but it is definitely very positive for you guys. Sagittarius, I love Sagittarius also. Okay, Mitali, you're happy? So Sagittarius sign people, they love freedom. They love, they're very pinpointed. That's why it is the bow and the arrow, as you know, it is the bow and the arrow it represents, and half man, half horse, right? So they're always, they want the results very speedily. Though they are a Jupiter sign, but they want the results very fast. So when Jupiter transits through your 7th house, you will get that relief that you're waiting for in relationship. And you have been asking about this question also, I think, from time to time. So you will get relief in your litigation, loans, in your relationship. You will be traveling, you'll be conversant, you'll be actually blending rationality with your spiritual insight also. And not to forget, Rahu Ketu are leaving your center points. That is your 4 and 10 axis. It's a big time relief, believe you me. You will feel so much better. And Rahu in the 3rd house will do well. Ketu in the 9th house does well. They are coming to their spots. So you're going to be growing spiritually. You're going to be conversant with people. You're going to be more communicative with your siblings, friends, neighbors. So things are improving for Sagittarius. As it is, you have a double transit, which is going to be starting also from the 14th of May with Saturn and Jupiter looking at your 1st house. So you're going to be having a serious approach towards life also. You will get clarity. Okay, that pinpointed approach that you always look for, now you're going to be actually getting that activated. Just take care of your diet. Don't overeat. You can gain weight. But with your partner, you will definitely get more pally. You will get more on the spiritual, insights you will get. And Sun is also going to be changing signs. This is also going to be very positive for the ones Jupiter retro in the 1st house of the natal chart make a difference for Sagittarius Lagna? Yes, it will. See, if when Jupiter will turn retrograde, it will be giving the result of the previous sign also, no? So anyhow, when we talk about Surya is your 9th lord, your Bhagya lord. We have to discuss Surya also, very important. Sun's transit in the 6th house is going to also activate certain things. It is going to help you come out of your litigation, your health issues. Dhanvantri, Sun is Dhanvantri. So you will feel better with Sun in the 6th house. It is good for financial growth also. You're going to be, maybe, it is going to be triggering your father's business, or father's work is going to enhance. He's going to feel better in his health also. And Venus, Mercury, they're going to be also changing signs. So you are going to be professionally doing well. There can be a job change or professional career change. Maybe you're going to be starting some new education plan. You're going to be looking at the picture in a very different light. Now you don't want to do things, for others. You don't want to work for others. You want to do things that you like doing. You will develop that kind of interest now. Okay. And Ketu, as it is leaving your 10th house, it's definitely going to be very positive for you, no? It is going to be giving you more of interest in doing things now. You're going to be getting spiritually inclined more. You're going to be traveling, you're going to be worshiping, you're going to be meeting gurus, teachers during this time. So it is going to be definitely very, very positive. Okay. And what else is left? Saturn is in the Kendra. It's looking at the first house. So you're going to be buying, purchasing property, or maybe you're selling off your place, you're shifting out from the place. As it is, it's going to be triggering a marriage proposal, or maybe you're going to be meeting some potential partner also, with Saturn and Jupiter forming a double transit in your first house. Okay. So yeah, so see, if you are single at the age of 30, 35, we have to see the personal horoscope. Maybe there is some affliction on the 7th house in D1, D9, D10. You have to see. D10 is your karma chart. Don't forget that. You have to see, maybe there is some karma attached to your marriage or your profession, that you don't have a stable profession. People see that they don't have children, at the age of 40, 45, and they conceive after that. Maybe there is a yoga which is forming, which triggers only after the age of 40. But I will not say that you cannot get married if you are 40, 40 plus. No, it has to trigger the dasha, which is not afflicted. 7th house, 7th lord is not afflicted. Karkamsha, Swamsha is very important. 7th house from both we have to see also. Now, this is something which I wanted to share just abruptly. I just changed. Your children are going to be doing well, and student natives also are going to be, just getting through their visa, etc., if they're waiting for. Okay. So May month is definitely very positive. If you're waiting for a subject, overseas, people are still waiting. The results are still, to be out. So don't worry, things are going to fall in place. If it is meant to be for you, it will happen. Mars is your 12th lord in the 8th, being your 5th lord. So you're going to be going overseas for sure. If at all, it's there in your personal chart also. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is. Thank you. Now coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. See, when there are short comments, I just read them and I just want to respond them immediately. If there are longer ones, I cannot. If it's for 4 lines, 5 lines, how can I read that? When I'm just going through the readings like this, and I do the consultation also like this only, right? Opposite, though that's a voice call, but for sure, I will be showing what these two, if you are a South Indian chart you want, or you want a North Indian chart, I will share and I will just discuss as I'm discussing right now, live. No script, nothing. Okay, this is a planetary combination. This is the dasha. This will happen. Do this remedy. If at all there is a weak planet, do donations. If you have a strong graha, strengthen it. So that is how one must do. Anyhow, for Capricorn natives, Saturn, first of all, Saturn is your Lagnesh and the 2nd lord in your 3rd house. Very good for your professional career growth and your financial growth also. Any kind of visa work, any kind of, any kind of writing, publishing, or communication work which is lying pending, now it will start getting on the move. You will get the results now. In case you were having issues with your siblings, you will resolve them. You will just get them going, or maybe you will just get the solution to it, the problem that you're going through. It is good for inheritance also. Selling off your property, maybe you're going to be selling off your property also. And in case you're thinking of an overseas job, you might just get it triggered as well. Venus is also going to be, by the end of the transit, by the end of the month, shifting out from the 3rd to the 4th. Soumya grahas don't do well actually in the 3rd house. So Venus is not happy. Jupiter is not happy in the 3rd house. In the 3rd sign also, we have to blend rationality with the spiritual insights, it's said. So when we talk about Venus, Venus is the graha which is your 10th lord and your Yogkara graha also. So this is the time when you can shift, change your job, career. If you want to, maybe join somewhere, you can do it. If you have been waiting for a job proposal, you will get it. Also, Mars is going to be in the zone in the 7th house. So the partner is getting tired, too much of workload, is getting aggressive, is losing temper because of that also. So there is some friction that you are experiencing between the two of you as well because of this. And we do have Jupiter transiting through your 6th house. Now, Jupiter in the 6th house is the place where actually he's not too comfortable. You will have enemies, but bigger enemies, bigger competition, bigger solutions to look for. But you will get at the end of the day, if you are having any health issues, you will definitely get that relief now with this Jupiter in your 6th house. Any kind of litigation, loans, debts, anything, or disease. This is a house of Rog Rin Shatru. So this is going to be giving you some relief there. But first, you have to have the Shatru. You have to have the competition. You have to have the opposition to get out of it, isn't it? So Jupiter will actually, it works like a homeopathy medicine. You will have to, you don't have fever, you will have it and you will get the fever. First fever, and then it will combat that fever and you're out of that fever. So that is what Jupiter does in the 6th house. So it might just give you some loan, but you have to repay it as well. You've taken the loan, now you have to repay it. So gradually it will repay the loan, okay? And we do have Sun transiting through your 5th house. Sun in the 5th house does well because it's its own zone. So good for children, good for students, good for romance also. You are going to be very creative and you know where to park your funds, how you can be better off in your earnings, how you can be better off in your investments, okay? So all that will happen. One sec, just one sec. I'll just drink some water. I'm thirsty. Okay. So what will happen, with Sun transiting through your Taurus sign? Taurus is a sign of finance, food, family. So you have to avoid having heaty products. You have to have very light food during this time. With children also, you will, they will require your attention. Maybe, don't be bossy. Don't be too, don't just push them for doing things. Okay. And also, this is the time when you will be making some good chunk of money, parking funds in a proper place. Mercury is also going to be in the Kendra. Mercury is changing 3 signs, okay? From Pisces to Aries, Aries to Taurus. So 27th Feb to 7th May, it's going to be in Pisces. Long transit it was. Then moves into 7th May to 22nd May in your 4th house. So this is a time when you might just be thinking of changing your line of education. You might just start some learning more, or some maybe some purchase of property, paperwork, documentation, etc. You're going to be working from home maybe during this time period, but you're going to be bold in your conversations, in your communication. So that is what. So we have Pradosh Vratam also. If you're born under Krishna Paksh, should follow the Krishna Pradosham. If you're born under Shukla Paksh, so follow the Krishna Pradosham. That is very good for family peace, actually. You can just worship Lord Shiva and you will find that solution to the problem that you're going through in your family. Also, if you are having some litigation, etc., we have Baglamukhi Jayanti also. So you can just simply, I've given all the dates in the beginning. Otherwise, you can just refer to the Drik Panchang. You can just, come out of the litigation, etc., and also recite Hanuman Chalisa. And as regards to the full moon and the new moon, on the 12th, we have the full moon, and 26th, we have the new moon. Now, on these dates, you have to place some rice in the night by your bedside. In the morning, you have to donate it to someone. If you can't do it, just stack them, keep collecting them. And one fine day, you can just go with all those bags and donate it in the shelter home or organization you're connected to. Okay, so this is something you can plan. And of course, Rahu Ketu are also going to be changing signs. So you have to take care of your health, because Ketu is going to be in your 8th house. So you need to be cautious about your lower abdominal region. You need to take care of your finances also. Do not take the wrong path. You can take the wrong path and you will just not make the ethical path you have to follow. Okay, take care. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, Saturn is transiting your Lagnesh star, is transiting your 2nd house. Now, there is a double transit which is taking place from the 14th May on your 11th house. So fulfillment of desires, relationships will trigger. This is a good time for your professional career growth, meeting some influential people. This is a good time to park your funds. Investment wise, you're going to be making money out of money also. Do not worry about the savings part. Actually, Saturn in the 2nd house will definitely trigger savings. It will, even if you don't want to, you will definitely be, because Saturn is the graha of constraints, it restricts you from spendings. Second house is spendings also, so you will save. It is a house of savings, but it will definitely put you in that spot where you will be saving money. Also, whenever Rahu Ketu are changing signs in the Kendra, remember some major shifts happen. This is the transit which happens every 18 years. So in the Kendra, as it is told in the beginning, that whenever the Rahu Ketu are changing signs for the fixed signs people, so it is going to trigger some relationship issues, or it can make you very different than the league. You're following a very different path. Now you don't want to follow the conventional path. You want to break free. You want to do things for yourself. It makes you self-centric. And Rahu is coming to its own zone. Why not? It's the Aries sign. So think about yourself. Think about your health. Think about your growth. Think about the prospects that you have not been touching upon till now. Study more, enhance and upgrade yourself. It is definitely, just go back 18 years back, what happened? So this is similar to the theme, because Dasha will not be the same, no? But the transit is going to be a repetitive one. So when Rahu is going to be in the first house, it is good for yourself, but not good for your partner relationship, because the partner can become very detached. He can become very spiritually inclined. He might not be having interest in romance. So that is something which the 7th house is going to trigger. Also, Jupiter is going to be changing signs. 2nd Lord, 11th Lord is going to be changing signs. So it is definitely very positive if you learn more, enhance and upgrade yourself, because Jupiter is going to be giving you those opportunities to save money, to make more money out of money also. It is good for children. It's good for student natives. It's good for your personal growth also. It is not a planet of romance, remember. It is a planet of happiness. It is going to give you that happiness, but you have to be more spiritually inclined. Your conversation, your rationality has to be, it's a reformer of thoughts. So you're going to be communicative, but you are going to be more spiritually communicative. Like you will think rationally and decide about your whatever the theme is going to play out that way in your personal chart. Okay. Mercury is going to be changing 2 signs. Mercury is going to be in your 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So this is good for your communication skills any which ways. You're going to be learning more. You're going to be blending your, your knowledge, your wisdom to the practical realms. You're going to be parking your funds well. You're going to be making money out of money. But there is a Rahu Ketu axis also there. So you might just have some uneasiness in getting the results quickly, swiftly. So it might just be a delayed kind of a case. In inheritance also, in maybe, in your writing, publishing, or anything to do with your communication skills, PR, visa, etc. It might just delay some things, but definitely it is going to happen. Sun is also going to be changing signs. Sun is going to be from the 3rd house to the 4th house. 4th house Sun is not considered to be that great for, you can be very demanding. You can be very authoritative with your family members. You can be very dominating also, but it is good for purchasing of property and, upskilling yourself also. It is good for getting that light within. It is the house of peace after all. So you will get to know what is happening within you. So enhance yourself, upgrade yourself. Mars being, the 10th Lord is in the 6th house, servitude attitude. The more you do for others, the better your life gets. So be giving, but it's not good for litigations, basically. If you are involved in any kind of litigation, etc., till the time Mars is in your 4th sign, that is debilitation sign, it is not good. You might just lose the battle. But for sure, Jupiter is a big time saving grace. Jupiter is in the 12 places away from Mars. So it is going to be giving you that clarity also. At the workplace, you will get that clarity, how you can be a better person, how you can be a better performer. You will get that, that clarity also. In case you're looking for a job change, wait for Mars to leave the zone. Mars will be looking at its own zone once it leaves the 6th house and enters the 7th house. So that is the time when you will get the job prospects going. Ketu is going to be there. Ketu and Mars, there can be some surgical process if at all you are in the dasha of Mars, Ketu, Mars. So that is something you have to check in your personal chart. Okay. We have Pradosh Vratam. If you are born under Krishna Paksha, please follow the Krishna Paksha Pradosham. If you're born under Shukla Paksha, just fast on the Shukla Paksha Pradosham. If you are aware of, and if you are entrapped already in the litigation, etc., or disease, then recite Hanuman Chalisa. That's the key, or Bagla Mukhi mantra. Okay, I don't recommend Baglamukhi mantra because it's better that the priest performs it. So you can recite Hanuman Chalisa if you're having any kind of sixth house related issues. Sixth house means that health, rog, rin, shatru. So if you're having all of that, so either or, so you can just perform the Baglamukhi ritual, or you can just simply recite Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, so we have Purnima and Amavasya, that is full moon on the 12th and new moon on the 26th. So you donate some rice, to some needy the next morning. Keep them by your bedside in the night and donate it in the morning. That's a very important remedy I give you. It is a practical remedy because the rice, when they blend or they actually mix with other rice, maybe you are giving it to the temple or to a religious place, so they'll mix it. So you'd never know where you will quit your karma with, which person you will quit your karma with. It can reach out to anyone. So when you donate something, food items, it is nothing like, you're just feeding someone, you have to quit your karma with. Okay, I hope you understood, because read between lines what I mean to say. Coming to the last one, that is Pisces. All right. For Pisces natives, this month we have lot many changes happening actually, with Jupiter changing signs, Venus changing signs towards the end, Rahu Ketu changing signs. Oh, what a relief when Rahu and Ketu are leaving your Kendra. How nice you must be feeling. Especially the dual sign people will be feeling a big time relief, because they have been experiencing a lot of highs and lows in their career, profession, in their life, in their married life, so the bliss is missing. Now, with to start with, let's see where Jupiter is going to be. Jupiter, your Lagnesh, is going to be in your third and the fourth house. Now, till the 14th of May, it's going to be in your third house. It's good, but it's good for the PR, visa, etc. But not that great for your relationship with your siblings, etc. Because Jupiter doesn't do well. You have become a teacher or detaching. It detaches you from your partner, from your siblings also. But it's a Soumya Graha, no? But it's good for the spiritual aspect. You've learned more, you've been more communicative, you have been able to blend, the divinity in your communication also. And you definitely are going to be doing better with Jupiter in the fourth house. Purchase of property, travels, buying a vehicle, and learning more, education, knowledge, all that is going to trigger with Jupiter in the fourth house. He exalts there in the fourth house. Any which ways, it's a good placement for Jupiter. So it is going to be giving you all the prospects that you're waiting for. It is going to give you that knowledge, that wisdom, and that growth. Rahu and Ketu are changing signs. Rahu is going to be in your 12th, good for going to the overseas place. Jupiter is looking there. So good for, you will feel comfortable if you are in the overseas lands already. Ketu is going to be in your sixth house. Now, this is a little precarious, but Ketu in the sixth house doesn't do bad. But still, you have to take care of your health. If you are involved in any kind of litigation, because Mars is also going to be there, or any kind of procedure that you want to go through, surgical process, etc. So you can do it once Mars leaves the fifth house and transits your sixth house. Okay, so it is definitely going to be positive for you. And but do not start any kind of litigation, loans, when Ketu goes there. Mars also joins in. So that is the time you have to be careful. And as regards to Venus is concerned, Venus is going to be, being the third lord and the eighth lord, is going to be transiting by the end of the month, 31st May, in your second house. Good for your for income, for connecting with your family, good for your personal growth also. But at the same time, we have a Mercury, which is going to be in your second and the third house. So Mercury, being your fourth and the seventh lord, is going to be in the second house firstly. First, it is till the 7th of May in your first house. So Mercury debilitation has given you loose talk, or maybe something which people don't understand, or you have not been able to communicate well. So it has given you, because Rahu is there in the first house as well. So you have become self-centric, or maybe you have just followed what your heart wanted to. And it has not given you that kind of peace in your relationships. But now with Mercury in your second house, you're going to be a little calmer. You're going to be feeling a little better in your home, on your home front also, in your relationship also. And good for investments also. Till 22nd May, it is going to be in your second house. So good for investments and save money. Don't spend on things which you really don't want and need. Okay. Then Mercury will be from the 22nd May to the 5th of June. It's going to be in your third house. Third house is good for Mercury, any which ways in the Taurus sign. You're going to be analytical about your finances, about your growth, how you can be, how you can get the PR visa. You're going to be applying elsewhere now. And you will get through because Jupiter is also going to be in your fourth house. And it's going to be combust from 5th May to the 8th of June. When Mercury is combust, it is something which triggers miscommunication also. Maybe your siblings need your help, your support. Maybe they're not able to decide where to go, what to do. So help them out. Okay. Be rational. When you're communicating, be rational. Scribe of, this is the voice of the teacher, scribe of the divine, reformer of thought. That is what you should become. Okay. And we do have Pradosh Vratam. Suppose you're born in Krishna Paksh, so do the Krishna Pradosham, fast on that, or do the rituals that are written in the Dirik Panchang. Or if you can, if you're born under Shukla Paksh, perform the Shukla Pradosham. You can just, do these because in case you are having any kind of issues in the family life, you definitely come out of it when you do these rituals. Also, we have new moon and full moon. Full moon on the 12th and new moon on the 26th of May. So keep rice by your bedside in the night and donate in the morning, the next morning on the Pratipada, all the more better. Okay. It is good for the anxiety issues or anything to do with your fickle-mindedness, mood swings, etc. If you have insanity, lunacy, those kinds of things, you can combat with this smallest of the ritual that I've given you, especially on the new moon and the full moon days. New moon especially. Okay. So this is what is the month looking like. I hope you all enjoyed the readings. It was just live and all the sessions are live and long sessions. So thank you so much for watching and having patience to hear me out. Stay blessed, everyone. Have a great, great, great month ahead. Om Tat Sat.